This is Mark's Groovy Trip on KOPA-FM Paula, Res Radio 91.3. This is a theme hour. What's our theme for this hour, Mark? Thank you very much, Mark. Our theme this hour is 60 minutes. We're going to ask the really, really tough questions this hour.
I'm Mike Wallace.
I'm Worley Safer.
I'm Dan Rather.
I'm Harry Reasoner. Those stories and more tonight on 60 Minutes.
Yes, we are going to ask who, what, where, when, why, and how. Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of some things. We're going to ask the really tough questions, some tough investigative reporting this hour. We're going to start off with Who Are You? It's the number 14 song for The Who back in October of 1978. It's here on Res Radio 91.3. You are on Mark's Groovy Trip. And we are doing it like 60 minutes this hour. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're doing a theme hour here on Mark's Groovy Trip on Res Radio 91.3. And our theme is 60 minutes. So we're asking all the tough questions this hour. Our next question is, who do you think you are? Bo Donaldson and the Haywoods, the number 15 song from October of 1974, here on Res Radio 91.3 and Mark's Groovy Trip.
Who am I? Who loves you, pretty mama? Who's always there to make it? Who loves you?
We're doing a theme hour here on Mark's Groovy Trip on Res Radio 91.3, and our theme this hour is 60 minutes. We are asking all of the tough questions. Who are you? Who do you think you are? And who loves you? Yeah. The old joke is that you know you're going to have a bad day when you show up to work in the morning and there's a crew from 60 Minutes waiting in your office. Yeah. A couple of details about 60 Minutes. Initially, it aired as a bi-weekly show. It was hosted by Harry Reasoner and Mike Wallace. It debuted on September 24th of 1968. Then Harry Reasoner left in 1970. He was replaced by Morley Safer, who is still a host of the show at the age of 79. Reasoner passed away in 1991. Mike Wallace, he's now 93 years old. He's still around. He's retired since 2008, and he's living over on Martha's Vineyard now. Dan Rather then became a host of the show in 1975, and then Harry Reasoner rejoined the show as a host in 1978 after a brief stint at ABC News. So let's get back to the questions here, okay? We're finding out who, what, where, when, why, and how. So let's find out a what right now, like, what's your name? It's Leonard Skinner here to do the interrogation on Res Radio 91.3 and Mark's Groovy Trip as we do a theme hour. It's 60 Minutes.
Well, it's 8 o'clock in Boise, Idaho. What was your name? Little girl, what's your name? Shooting you straight. Little girl, won't you do the same?
Leonard Skinner doing the interrogation there. What's your name? Here on Res Radio 91.3. You're on Mark's Groovy Trip, and this hour we are doing an hour, our theme hour. It's 60 minutes. We are asking all the tough questions here, doing some tough investigative reporting. And next we want to know, what is life? Yeah. This is number 10 song for George Harrison in April of 1971. It's here on Res Radio 91.3, and you're on Mark's Groovy Trip as we get to the bottom of it. We do some serious investigative reporting. We're just like 60 minutes here. Yeah. Yes, we're asking all the tough questions. What is life? It's George Harrison here on Res Radio 91.3, and you're on Mark's Groovy Trip. We're doing a theme hour this hour, and our theme is 60 Minutes. We're doing some serious investigative reporting here. We have already asked the who questions, and I've got one more what question to ask. It's from Boz Scaggs and the LP Silk Degrees. What Can I Say? Here on Res Radio 91.3 and Mark's Groovy Trip. We're doing a little salute here to 60 Minutes. That was the number one country song and a number two song on the Hot 100 in June of 1975. Linda Ronstadt asking the tough question, when will I be loved? Here on Res Radio 91.3. You're on Mark's Groovy Trip and our theme hour, and the theme this hour is 60 Minutes. So we are asking the tough questions this hour, okay? Yeah, next question I want to ask you is, why can't we be friends, huh? Here's War, number 6 song from August of 1975 on Res Radio 91.3. You're on Mark's Groovy Trip. We're doing a theme hour this hour on Mark's Groovy Trip on Res Radio 91.3. And our theme is 60 Minutes. We are asking all the tough questions. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Who loves you? What's your name? What is life? What can I say? Where were you when I was falling in love? Where is the love? When will I see you again? When will I be loved? Why can't we be friends? And why can't we live together? Here's Timmy Thomas, number 3 song from February of 1973. Here on Res Radio 91.3, and you are on Mark's Groovy Trip. Just answer the question. I'm sensing a Jack Nicholson coming on. You can't handle the truth. Don't go anywhere. I'm not finished with you yet. I still have more questions. My next question is, how do you do? It's Malcolm McNeil here on Res Radio 91.3. It's Mark's Groovy Trip as we do it 60 Minutes style.
Once I said I wanna shoot, I don't remember why. How do you do that?
If 60 Minutes would ask the question, then we'll ask it here. How much love? Yeah, it's Leo Sayer. Number 17 song from August of 77. Here on Res Radio 91.3 and Mark's Groovy Trip as we do it 60 Minutes style.
How much love do you need? How much love?
We've been doing a theme hour here on Mark's Groovy Trip. The theme is 60 Minutes. We've been asking all of the tough questions today. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Who loves you? What's your name? What is life? What can I say? Where were you when I was falling in love? Where is the love? When will I see you again? When will I be loved? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we live together? How do you do? How much love? And last, and obviously, finally, how long has this been going on? Well, obviously long enough because Scott Stone is standing by and he is up next. I am done. This is Mark Gleason. Thanks a lot for coming along today on Mark's Groovy Trip. I hope you've enjoyed the trip as much as I have. I'll see you next Tuesday. We're going to do something special next Tuesday. We're going to start a top 70 countdown. I'm going to start counting down my top 70 favorite songs from the 70s right here on Res Radio 91.3. I will see you next Tuesday.